My beloved child, there are times in your life when you must face the truth, no matter how difficult it might be. This is one of those times. I want you to listen very carefully to what I am about to say, because it could change everything for you. I'm exposing something deep within you, something that you may have tried to hide, even from yourself. But it's time for the light to shine on it, for the truth to come out, and for you to face it with courage and honesty. What I'm about to reveal is not meant to harm you, but to help you. It's not meant to condemn you, but to free you. I need you to pay close attention, to really hear me this time. Too often, you've brushed aside the nudges, the whispers, the signs I've sent your way. But today, I'm speaking directly to your heart. You cannot ignore this any longer. You cannot push it aside. What I'm exposing is crucial to your growth, to your healing, and to your journey forward. My beloved child, if your heart longs for my blessings, express your faith by saying yes, I need below. Let your words invite my grace into your life. There's a truth you've been avoiding, my child. A truth about who you are, where you are, and what's been holding you back. You've buried it deep, hoping it would go away, hoping you could continue without confronting it. But it's still there, like a shadow that follows you everywhere you go. And now, it's time to bring it into the light. This truth might be uncomfortable. It might even be painful. But it's necessary. You see, the things we hide in darkness only grow stronger. They only gain more power over us. But when we expose them to the light, they lose their grit. They begin to shrink, to dissolve, to lose their power. This is what I'm doing for you now. I'm exposing what needs to be exposed so that you can be free. I need you to listen well, not just with your ears, but with your heart. This isn't just about hearing my words. It's about understanding them, letting them sink deep into your soul. You've listened to many voices in your life, some good, some bad, but now it's time to listen to the one who knows you better than anyone else. I see the depths of your heart, the thoughts you don't speak, the fears you don't share. And I'm telling you, my child, it's time to listen to what I'm revealing to you. There are wounds you carry that you've tried to hide, even from yourself. They're the result of past hurts, betrayals, disappointments. You've covered them up with a smile, with busyness, with distractions, but they are still there, festering beneath the surface. These wounds have been affecting you in ways you might not even realize. They've been influencing your decisions, your relationships, your self-worth. My child, I'm exposing these wounds not to hurt you, but to heal you. You cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. You cannot move forward while you're still bleeding from the past. It's time to face these wounds, to bring them into the light, to allow my healing power to restore you. Listen to your heart, to the pain you've been ignoring, and allow yourself to feel it. Only then can you begin to heal. I'm also exposing the lies you've believed about yourself. Lies that have told you that you're not good enough, that you're unworthy, that you're a failure. These lies have taken root in your mind, shaping the way you see yourself and the world around you. They've kept you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. But my child, these lies are not the truth. They never have been. I am the truth. And I'm telling you now, listen closely. You are more than enough. You are worthy. You are loved beyond measure. You are not defined by your mistakes, by your past, or by the opinions of others. You are defined by who I say you are, and I say that you are precious, valuable, and irreplaceable. It's time to expose these lies for what they are, deceptions meant to keep you from living in the fullness of who you were created to be. Reject them. Cast them out. Replace them with my truth, and let it renew your mind and your heart. Dear one, if this message has moved you, express your love for me by liking it, for I cherish your every act of faith. There are sins you've committed, mistakes you've made that you've tried to bury deep inside. You've felt the guilt, the shame, the fear of being found out. You worried that if anyone knew the truth, they will reject you, condemn you. But my child, I already know. I've seen it all, and yet my love for you has never wavered. I'm exposing these sins not to condemn you, but to offer you freedom. Sin only has power in the darkness. When you bring it into the light, when you confess it, it loses its hold on you. I am ready and willing to forgive you, to cleanse you, to make you whole. But you must first be willing to admit the truth, to face it head on, and to seek my forgiveness. Do not be afraid, for my grace is greater than any sin. My love covers a multitude of sins, and there is nothing you have done that is beyond my ability to redeem. Come to me, confess what you've hidden, and receive the forgiveness and freedom I am offering you. Fear has been a constant companion in your life. It's been there, lurking in the shadows, whispering doubts into your ear, keeping you from stepping out in faith. This fear has paralyzed you, kept you from pursuing your dreams, from taking the risks that lead to growth, from living the life I have called you to live. But fear is not from me, my child. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. It's time to expose this fear for what it is, a lie, a deception meant to keep you from your destiny. Listen carefully. The fear you feel is not greater than the power that resides within you. The fear that has held you back is no match for the love I have placed in your heart. I'm exposing this fear so that you can confront it, overcome it, and move forward in boldness and confidence. Do not let fear dictate your life any longer. Stand up, face it, and watch as it crumbles in the light of my truth. Pride is a subtle but dangerous thing. It can blind you to your own weaknesses, to the areas where you need growth. It can make you resistant to correction, to advice, to change. It can create a barrier between you and others, and even between you and me. I'm exposing the pride in your heart because I love you too much to let it go unchecked. Pride is not your friend. It's a thief that robs you of true humility, of genuine relationships, of the ability to learn and grow. It's time to lay down your pride, to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers, that you need help, that you need me. Listen to me, my child. Humility is not weakness. It's strength under control. It's the willingness to admit when you're wrong, to seek wisdom from others, to acknowledge your need for my guidance. Let go of the pride that blinds you, and embrace the humility that will open your eyes to the truth. Not all relationships are healthy, my child. Some of the people in your life may be leading you down the wrong path, influencing you in ways that are harmful. You've known this in your heart, but you've been reluctant to let go, afraid of being alone, of causing conflict, of facing the truth. But I'm exposing these harmful relationships because I want to protect you. I want to lead you into relationships that uplift you, that encourage you, that help you grow. It's time to evaluate the people in your life and ask yourself if they are helping you become the person I created you to be. Listen carefully. Sometimes letting go is necessary for growth. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Trust that I will bring the right people into your life, people who will support you, love you, and walk with you on this journey. You deserve relationships that bring out the best in you, not the worst. There are dreams within you that you've buried, convinced that they were impossible, unrealistic, or too difficult to achieve. These dreams were placed in your heart by me, but the weight of life, the voices of doubt, the fear of failure, they've all worked together to convince you to abandon them. But my child, I'm exposing these buried dreams because it's time to resurrect them. It's time to believe again, to hope again, to pursue the passions I've placed within you. These dreams are not dead. They've been waiting for the right moment to come alive again. My precious child, be a vessel of my divine light and love. Your super thanks gift is crucial in spreading my word to all corners of the earth. Together, we can transform darkness into light, press the super thanks and let my blessings overflow in your life. Listen to the stirrings in your heart, the whispers of the dreams you've tried to forget. They are my way of reminding you that it's not too late. It's never too late to pursue the purpose I've given you. Trust me, and take the first step toward bringing those dreams to life. We all have weaknesses, but it's so easy to deny them, to cover them up, to pretend they don't exist. You've done this, my child, trying to appear strong, capable, and in control. But your weaknesses are not something to be ashamed of. They are a part of who you are, and they are the areas where my strength can shine the brightest. I'm exposing your weaknesses, not to embarrass you, but to help you grow. When you acknowledge your weaknesses, you create space for me to work in your life, to fill the gaps, to give you the strength you need. It's in your weakness that my power is made perfect. Listen to me. It's okay to admit that you don't have it all together. It's okay to ask for help, to rely on others, to lean on me. Your weaknesses are not a liability. They are an opportunity for my grace to work in and through you. There is so much potential within you, my child, potential that you've ignored, underestimated, or overlooked. You focused on your limitations, your failures, your shortcomings, and in doing so, you've missed the incredible gifts, talents, and abilities that I've placed within you. But I'm exposing your potential because it's time for you to step into it. It's time for you to recognize the greatness that lies within you, to stop hiding, to stop playing small. I created you with a purpose, and I equipped you with everything you need to fulfill that purpose. Listen to my voice, not the voices of doubt or fear. You are capable of more than you realize. You have the potential to make a difference, to impact lives, to achieve great things. Do not let self-doubt hold you back any longer. Embrace your potential and step into the fullness of who you were created to be. There are responsibilities in your life that you've neglected, perhaps because they seem too difficult, too overwhelming, or too insignificant. But every responsibility you have is important, and I'm exposing this area because it's time to take ownership of it. Whether it's a relationship, a task, a commitment, or a calling, these responsibilities are part of the life I've entrusted to you. Neglecting them not only affects you, but also those around you. It's time to step up, to be accountable, to fulfill what you've been given to do. Listen closely. Responsibility is not a burden. It's an honor. It's a sign that I trust you, that I believe in you, that I know you are capable. Take these responsibilities seriously, and you will find that they lead to growth, fulfillment, and blessings you never expected. You were created for a purpose, my child, but somewhere along the way, you may have forgotten what that purpose is. Life has a way of distracting us, of pulling us away from what truly matters. But I'm exposing this because it's time for you to remember why you're here. Your purpose is not something you create. It's something you discover. It's woven into the fabric of your being. It's the reason I brought you into this world. But you've allowed the busyness of life, the expectations of others, and the pressures of society to cloud your vision. Listen to me. Your purpose is still there, waiting to be fulfilled. It's not too late to realign your life with the mission I've given you. Take time to reflect, to pray, to seek my guidance, and you will find that your purpose is clearer than ever before. Finally, I'm exposing the love you've rejected, my love. You've held me at arm's length, perhaps because you've been hurt, disappointed, or afraid. You've doubted whether you were truly worthy of my love, whether I could really love you after everything you've done. But my child, my love for you is unconditional, unwavering, and eternal. There is nothing you could ever do to change my love for you. I'm exposing this because it's time for you to fully receive the love I've been offering you all along. Listen to my heart. I love you more than you can imagine. I love you in your brokenness, in your imperfection, in your struggles. My love is not based on what you do, it's based on who you are, and you are mine. Stop rejecting the love that is your birthright and let it fill every corner of your heart. Now that I've exposed these things, it's time for you to take action. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not brush aside what I've revealed to you today. Take it to heart and let it lead to transformation. The time to act is now. Face the truth, confront what needs to be confronted, and take the steps necessary to move forward. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, loving you. You are not alone in this journey, and you never will be. Listen carefully, my child. The truth has been revealed, and now it's up to you to decide what you will do with it. I am here, ready to walk with you into a future that is brighter, fuller, and more beautiful than you can imagine. But it starts with this moment, with this truth, with this choice. My beloved, share this message with a soul in need of encouragement. Together, let's lift up those who are weary. Amen.